Until recently, this was a disused bit of land used by drug addicts. Now it's a thriving set of allotments tended by asylum seekers. People like IBRAHIM, who's been waiting 7 years for his asylum claim to be processed. Government rules say he's not allowed to work. He gets around $50 a week as a handout. Instead of doing nothing, he grows food for his family. He and the other refugees also cook it for the local homeless.
Those who are destitute don't have anything to eat. So they come there every Tuesday where we give them food and share some of our product with them as well.
The northeast of England, where the steel, shipbuilding and coal industries were shut down and poverty is rife, has become a favoured location for housing refugees. Much was made of the red doors in the broken estates here, a supposed signifier of a kind of apartheid against refugees. Some houses were set on fire or attacked. But the problems for asylum seekers have little to do with door colour, far more about skin colour.
We stood in the street now where they kept their doors till a couple of weeks ago, and a guy in this street was actually attacked, and people in this area were abused and attacked in the streets, etc. And that's why I suspect that the system is not one about care and support and welfare, but actually is part of that wider contempt for asylum seekers.
At the heart of this is the privatised system of housing. Companies hired by the government find the cheapest stock, which is usually in areas like this of high deprivation.
They look for the cheapest option wherever they can get it, and on Teesside they can get very, very cheap housing accommodation there, and I think that's the reason that we see larger numbers in our area than in perhaps leafy suburbs of the southeast.
Consequently, the refugees who set up the allotment did so in the entire absence of any government support.
I think the state creates an environment where it is actually as difficult as it can be for people. So the public and the voluntary sector do extremely well to try and overcome those challenges.
So many Syrians who find themselves in the UK will end up here with fewer job opportunities than there are cabbages in the allotments. The British Prime Minister has said the UK can be no land of milk and honey for refugees. Presumably, this is what he means. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera, Middlesbrough.